Alright, good day yogis. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from Simha Yoga Lab in Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website at simhayoga.com for the full streaming schedule, as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is through Venmo at handle Simha Yoga Lab, and the 4-digit ID code is 8096 if you're prompted for verification. Classes are $10, and if you're having a difficult time right now, $5 is fine. Please let your friends know and share my postings, share my information. I am on Facebook streaming under my scheduled times, and my Facebook page is Simha Yoga with Stephen Chang. The videos are then archived on the videos menu for maybe about a week or two, and then those same videos are uploaded into my YouTube channel, which is Simha Yoga Lab, and those stay there permanently. So please visit and practice at any time, right? You don't have to stream at my times. You can always work at your own schedule and at your leisure, right? So that's why I operate this way, because I want you to have the convenience of choosing when you want to practice. And a full library is there. If there are ones in particular that you really like, tag it or save it on your YouTube channel so that you can always reference back to those classes, right? So enjoy the videos, please share with friends, and keep practicing. Thank you for your time. All right, let's sit up tall. This class is Open Flow, which is level 1, level 2. For those of you who are new to my practice, welcome. So please just make sure everyone checks in and work on your level of practice. If you have any special conditions or limitations, make sure that you modify accordingly. If you don't know how to modify, please just kind of sit back on the basic poses and work within those poses, right? And then if you're feeling like, okay, that feels okay, and you want to try a variation, then go ahead and work accordingly. But always check in and let your discomfort, right, be the stopper for you. If you feel that something is not quite right, please don't do it, right? Don't hurt yourself. We're not live with each other, and you're not in studio, so I cannot correct you. So make sure that you always check in and work safely. Okay, sitting up tall, palms face up, fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. And as you ground evenly through your seat, eyes are closed, and start to center the breath. Deep inhales and exhales through your nose. And as you start to cultivate that breath, let the inhales even out with your exhales, so that the oppositional energies become equalized, your masculine, feminine, positive, negative, light and dark. And Ujjayi breath whenever you're ready. So lips stay touching, creating a slight restriction to the back of the throat and creating the ha sound as you inhale and exhale. Kind of like you're trying to fog up a mirror with your nose. Three almost together. Inhale. Keeping the eyes closed, hands together in prayer in front of the heart, pressing the thumbs into your heart, heart back into thumbs, lifting the heart toward the sky, Setting an intention for yoga practice, devoting the practice to someone or something, or to yourself, your supreme self that lives within your heart. Chanting the mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Call and response. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarva Vashtan, Sarva Vashtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Starting to open the eyes, palms face up, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side, elongate through the left side of the neck. Chin toward the right shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the right hand, left ear to the left shoulder, left hand to the right side. Chin toward the left shoulder. Release, back to center, drop the left hand, chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction, ear to one side, roll it back. Opposite side, roll the center. Take a few more rounds at your own pace. Chin back to center and pause. Opposite direction. Take it back to center again. Lift the chin parallel to the floor in neutral spine. Coming off your blocks and extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side and turn your toes toward each other. And then roll out, draw in, roll out, draw in, outer rotation, circling. Back to center, switch them around. And then back to center again. Cross your shins, opposite shin on top. Raise the arms up high, extend, twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center, arms up. Other side. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Back up again, other side. Take it back up. Legs forward, forward fold. And take it back up. Swing the legs back behind you. Come to your hands and knees. Stick some cat-cows. Separating the hands about shoulders width, fingers widespread, knees are about hips width. Tucking your toes under for additional support. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise your tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, rounding the spine. Dome the middle of the back up toward the sky, chin toward the chest. Inhale, arch. This is your cow pose, back bending. Exhale, round the back. Dome the middle of the back up toward the sky. This is your cat pose, back forward bending. Inhale, arch. Cow. Exhale, round. Cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Back to neutral spine. Walk your hands forward, about one hand print. Keep the index fingers or your middle fingers pointing forward. Roll the eyes of the elbows or the crease of the elbows forward so that when you bend your elbows, they draw back in space and not out to the side. Okay, so they draw back in space and lower arms all the way down. Lift back up. Bend the elbows, lower arms all the way down. Lift back up. Bend the elbows, arms all the way down and stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift back up, point the toes, walk your hands in and standing on the top of the shins. Take the fingertips, point down, press the top of the hands to count the thighs. Extend the arms forward, take the left hand to the right shoulder, right hand to your left elbow. Pulling here to stretch the outside of the left shoulder. Then reach your left hand forward, turn your palms facing up, reach it back. With your right hand, pull against your left elbow here, encouraging the left fingertips to reach down toward the spine. If you want to add on a back bend, lift the heart center up, gaze upwards. Then release your back bend, come back to neutral. Take the right hand to top the right thigh. Press your right hand strongly down to lengthen the spine. Reach your left arm up, reach your left hand forward. Palms are facing down. Fingers are wide spread. Roll the palms to face up and go as wide as you can. Roll the palms to face down and go as far to that direction as you can. So rolling into your shoulder joint and to your wrists. Roll the palms up, outer rotation. Roll the palms down, inner rotation. Roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down. Stay rolling down. Draw the left hand back behind you. Press your left hand to your lower back for the half bind. Draw the front of the left shoulder back in space. Raise your right arm up. Reach your right arm back. Just staying here. We're not taking the bind. Right? It's still too early to take the bind right now unless you're super flexible in your shoulders. So we're just working with your shoulders. All right. Keep your left hand behind you. Wrap the right arm back behind you and grab opposite elbows. Draw the shoulders back, lift the heart up, gently looking up once again. Release, come back to neutral. Walk your hands forward, hands to knees. 3 cat-cows this time. Inhale, draw the navel down, raise the tail, raise the back of the head. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch, cow pose. Exhale, round, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Come back to neutral spine. Walk the right hand forward, one hand print. Left hand forward, one hand print. Middle fingers or index fingers point forward. Roll the crease of the eyes of the elbows forward. Bend the elbows to lower arms all the way down. Lift back up. Bend the elbows to lower arms all the way down. Lift back up. Bend the elbows, lower arms all the way down. Stay there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift back up. Walk your hands back in. Untuck the toes. Sit on top of the shins. And reach your arms up and forward. Right hand to your left shoulder. Left hand to the right elbow. Pulling gently here, getting stretch to the outer right arm, outer right shoulder. Then reach your right hand forward, flip the palms, reach your right arm up and back behind you. With your left hand, pull gently to the right elbow and encourage your right fingertips to reach down toward the spine. If you're adding a back bend, lift up and back. Take it back to center. Release your left hand. Press your left hand firmly into your left thigh. Lengthen your spine. Raise your right arm up, reach your right hand forward. Outward rotation, roll the palms up and as far out to the side as possible, and then roll down and then twist. Roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down, roll up, roll down. Stay rolling this way. Take the right hand back behind you. Half bind. Draw the right shoulder back. Reach your left arm forward, up and back, and stay here. Right, so you're actively pulling the right shoulder back in space, getting a sense of openness through the front of the right shoulder. All right, so keep your right hand as is. Raise your left arm up, wrap the left hand back behind you. Grab opposite elbows. This time, it should be your left forearm that's on top. Broaden your shoulders and gently look up. You can use your forearms, pressing to your mid and lower back to help you support this pose. And then release. Hands together in prayer, interlace, press your palms forward, lift up. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, draw the shoulders back, reach your knuckles back, and lean back, pointing the heart center and gaze upwards. Come back to neutral, releasing your hands. Interlace with the other thumb on top. Press your palms forward, round the spine, reach up. And then wrap the hands back behind you. If you can figure it out, the other interlacing of your hands. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back, lift the heart center up, gaze up. Come back to neutral, release, walk your hands forward, standing on the knees. Keep the left knee down. Wrap the right leg around. Line up your knees and walk your feet wider. Right? If you can, sit all the way down into your cow pose. If you cannot do that, if you have a block, sit on the block or on your blanket to like a nice thick blanket like this so that you have some elevation, right? So this could be kind of tight for those of us who have tight hips, and crossing over like this could be a little bit strenuous. So having a block and elevation to your seat makes it a lot more accessible. Okay? So let's take the eagle arms. Take the arms out, wrap the left arm underneath your right for eagle arms. So you're going to match your elbows, and then if you cannot double wrap, the tops of the hands pressing toward each other is fine. If you can double wrap, take double wrap. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. And then draw forward, elbows toward the knees, and actively reach your fingertips forwards and downwards. And then chin toward the chest if you want. Begin to take it back up, releasing the arms. Take the right hand behind you to your lower back, left elbow to outer right knee, and twist. If you want to support the head with your left hand, you can. Release, take it back up, and just gently counter twist to the left. Take it back up, walk your hands forward, undo the legs. This time, you're going to keep the knees together, feet apart, and then draw the seat down. So this time it's your Virasana. Again, this could be quite strenuous for your hips. sit down on a block or the blanket as you did on the first side. All right? Once you have that, take the left palm facing up, right hand in Jnana Mudra, sitting on top of the left hand. Draw the shoulders back, sitting up tall, eyes to close. Keep the chin in about a neutral position, and we'll just stay here for a bunch of breaths. All right, so Virasana is a very nice way to reset your knees. All right, so as long as you have healthy knees. If you have kind of wonky knees, this might be kind of difficult. In fact, if you have very wonky knees, it may not be a good pose for you, right? So just keep in mind that the assumption is you're not working with any limitations, you're not working with any injuries, right? And if you are, you need to modify. If something doesn't feel right, like this is one of those things, if you have wonky knees, it's not going to feel right at all. So you can just skip it, maybe come into cross-legged position as we're just holding this. 3 more breaths. Alright, starting to release, let the eyes open again, releasing your hands. Support the hands to the floor, start to tip forward. Hands come forward in front of you, moving your feet, tuck the toes under. Press into your hands and start to lift the knees, right? And move very slowly. And as you move slowly, you're going to feel the rush of blood going back into your legs. You can walk your hands back in and come into a very gentle forward fold, right? So keeping the knees bent, keep your hands supporting. Just allow the hips to move side to side, swaying them out. That will help in getting circulation back into your legs. All right, let's start to come back. Walk your hands forward. Take the knees back down. Right, so you might need to move the block away, your blankets away first to reset. All right, so you're facing forward. Your knees are together. You're standing on your shins. Keep the right knee down. Cross the left leg over. Line up your knees and walk your feet wider apart. Okay? Then try to sit down if you can. If you cannot, sit up on a block. Right? That elevation will make it a lot more accessible. Okay? Raise the arms up. Eagle arms. Wrap the right arm underneath the left. And first line up the knees. Press the tops of the hands together, if this is all you can manage, or double wrap it if you can. Lift the elbows up, gaze up. As you draw forward, take the elbows to your knees, and then keep the fingertips reaching forward and down. And this will give you a very nice sense of opening of the upper back. And then you can take the chin toward the chest and round. Release. Take it back up. Releasing your arms. Take the left hand behind you. Half bind. Draw the left shoulder back in space. Take the right elbow to upper left knee and twist. Once you settle into the pose, maybe the head can make contact with your right hand, and then you can support the head with your hand. Release, take it back up, counter twisting to the right. Back to center again, support with your hands, lean forward once again, and then undo the legs. This time, thighs together, knees together, and walk your feet apart, Virasana, and then come back to that same block setup. So again, those of you modifying or skipping this pose, right, take it again. If you're crossing the legs, right, take the other leg on top, so you're non-dominant crossing of the legs. So we're just working patiently for inner rotation with the hips, working with the knees. The spine is lengthy without being too rigid. The shoulders are broad without being stiff. Right, so this is your opportunity to let your eyes close and use your mind's eye to locate those spots where you feel rather tight or a little bit less than comfortable. Right, so whenever you feel discomfort, right, make sure that you check in. And it's not a type of discomfort that you feel like you're hurting yourself, but a discomfort where you're working toward the edge, right? So whenever a pose is difficult, right, there's a huge difference between it's difficult because it's hurting you and it's difficult because it's challenging you, right? So it's two very different things. Make sure you always make the correct decision to work more for challenge versus hurt, right? Make sure you know that distinction and back out as you need. All right, start to open your eyes and start to come out of the pose, releasing the mudra, hands supporting, crawl the hands forward, and then drawing your feet toward each other, tucking your toes, and then lift the knees and start to straighten out the legs and draw the heels toward the floor. Walk your hands in, and then keep supporting with the hands, and feel for the rush of blood going through your legs. If you need to sway it out side to side or bend and extend the legs, move accordingly so that you can release any specific tensions. All right, let's come back to stillness. Hands supporting, heel toe, the feet toward each other. Feet together, knees together. Bend at the knees. Now keep your hands supporting. Lift the back of the head and the upper back so you're feeling for a straighter spine. Your belly may be resting on top of your thighs. Check that your thighs are maybe about parallel to the floor. Once you have this position, arms out to the side and balance in here. Can you keep the torso and the spine neutral like this? And just lengthen out the legs a little bit. Keep the tailbone reaching back, crown of the head reaching forward, arms out to the side. If this is good enough, and this is your flexibility of your lower back and hamstrings, stay here. If you can manage to lengthen out all the way, go ahead. Now keep a micro bend of the knee so that you're not locking into the knee joints. And everyone bend the knees, lift the torso about halfway up, extend the arms forward, this is your chair. Lengthen out the legs, all the way up to vertical. Hands alongside the hips, Tadasana. Inhale, reach, hands out and up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, take it back to center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale back to center, arms up. Draw the right heel back, Shiva Nataraj, dancing Shiva. Right hand reaching forward. Sweep the right hand back behind you. Grab the inside of the foot. Inner thighs together, left arm forward. Once you have your rebalance here, lean forward as you kick back. Shiva Nataraj, dancing Shiva. Stay on the left leg. Start to stand up and hug the right knee in. Revolve hand to knee or hand to foot. Left hand to right knee or the left hand to outside the right foot and kick it forward. Keep the gaze looking forward. The right foot should stay lined up with the right hip. Then reaching the right arm back. Now keep the gaze looking forward until you've completed your twist. Once you have the deepest twist and nice and stable, your right foot is still lined up with the right hip, then you can start to look to the side or behind you. Try to keep everything as is and just move only at the neck. And so oftentimes when we look back behind us, before we complete the twist, the front leg that is extended starts to travel side to side and you lose your alignment. Alright, square back forward, warrior 3. To then step back into warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Lengthen front leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up, warrior 2. Triangle, lengthen out the left leg. Tip the right hip back, left hand forward, hand to top of shin. If you're modifying, you have this full length of your shins to work with your flexibility. Or your left hand to the floor, if you have the full expression of the pose, right arm reaching up. So the lower down you go with your hand, the more demanding on your hamstrings, your hips, and your lower back, right? So if you have tightness in that area, you want to go a little higher. So the hand higher up on the shin is going to be more accessible for you. Inhale, take back up, reverse triangle, bend the front knee, extended side angle, right palm to face down and reach forward. Get very lengthy on the right side. Take that to a half bind, right arm up and behind you. Keep your shoulders stacking. Keep the half bind, half moon. Left hand forward, about a foot, a little off to left side. If you have a block and want to use your blocks, go ahead and take it. So your left hand, left foot are in a diagonal line. So they're not lined up one over the other. They're slightly apart from each other. Now keep the gaze to the floor for balance with double binding. Bend your right knee, left hand to grab the inside of the right foot. Lift it back up, stacking your right side over your left. And start to release. Step it back, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Left foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, stand forward fold. With your hands supporting, bend at the knees. Reach your crown of the head forward. So bend at the knees so that maybe your thighs become parallel to the mat. Alright, so your belly is definitely resting on top of the thighs. Reach your crown of the head forward and reach your arms out. If you can, lengthen out the legs, maybe about halfway. Slight lifting of the upper back. Alright, so I caution those of you with tight lower back or hamstrings, stay here. You don't need to go any further. If you're coming all the way up to tabletop, go ahead. Alright, chair pose. Bend at the knees and sweep the arms forward and up. Lengthen out the legs, reach up to a vertical line. Then bend your right elbow, left hand to your right elbow, side bending to the left. Take it back up, switch arms, side bending to the right. Back to center, arms up, Shiva Namaste, stepping on the right foot, draw the left heel back, left hand reaching forward. Notice the palms are facing the right side of the room. Sweep the left hand back behind you to grab the inside of the foot. Make sure you have outer rotation with your left arm, right? So your palm is facing to open outwardly, not inwardly. You have to open outwardly to grab the inside of the foot. Once you have that, lean forward as you kick back. Stay on the right leg. Start to stand up and hug the left knee in and hold it. Stay on the right leg, revolve hand to knee or hand to foot. So right hand to left knee, or the right hand to also the left foot to extend. Now keep the left heel lined up with the hip, right? So that is the first alignment. Reach your left arm back. Keep rotating. Once you find your deepest, now without moving anything else, if you want to challenge your balance, look to the side or behind you. Square back forward, warrior 3. To then step back to warrior 1. Open it up, warrior 2. Lengthen right leg, reach up. Bend the front knee, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up, warrior 2. Lengthen, reach up, warrior 2. Lengthen up the right leg, triangle. Right hand to top of the shin, or anywhere along the shin, or directly to the floor if you have the flexibility, left arm reaching up. Half bind, left hand behind you. Release, come all the way back up. Reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, extended side ankle. Left palm to face down and reach forward. Get lengthy through your left side. Take that into half bind, left arm up and behind you. Either to your lower back or start seeking for your inner right thigh. We are preparing for that double half moon. Alright, take the gaze to the floor. Right hand forward about a foot, a little off to right side, so you're in a diagonal. Right hand to block if you need it. Tip forward for that half moon with a half bind. Keep the gaze looking down to check your balance. And bend your left knee, double binded. Right hand to inside the left foot. Kick it back and stack. Begin to break. Step it back. Warrior 2, reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, low lunge, right foot forward, stand, forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Take the arms up, chair. Stepping on the left foot, pick up the right knee, tree pose. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace. Broaden your shoulders, reach your knuckles back. If you want to add on, keep the binds with the hands back behind you and side bending to the right. Begin to square back to center. Release your hands, coming back to your basic tree. Raise the arms straight up, draw the right knee forward, step the right foot down, chair. Exhale, dive forward, fingertips to floor, bend the knees and step the right foot back, crescent moon, right knee comes down. If you have a blanket and need extra support, you can take the right knee to a blanket for extra cushioning. Untucking the back toes, walk your hands atop the thighs. Lunge forward. Now once you get to your deepest lunge, make sure that you have a pretty vertical line with the left shin. So the knee lines up with the heel and the heel is flat. Lean the upper torso back, gently start to look up. Let's take the hands to the inside the left foot and turn your left toes out at an angle. When you turn your left toes out, your left thigh also turns out in the same angle, and you lean off to the side, going into the openness of the left inner hip. Then take the right hand and go a little bit wider. So now you have a wider triangle in which you're balancing on. With that, raise your left arm up and behind you with a half bind. Now, make sure that the hips are moving straight forward, right? You're not rolling onto the side of the leg. You are moving the hips straight forward. And the left knee angles out to the side, left thigh angles out to the side, and rotating at the spine for your twist. Remain here, or bend your right knee, grab the right foot with your left hand, and kick back. If you are working deeper, you can square the shoulders, draw the heel in toward the seat, and fold forward, going into a deep quad stretch and hip opener. Begin to take it back up, unwind the pose. Release your hands to the inside the left foot. Turn the left toes back forward. Frame the left foot with your hands. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and lengthen over your left leg for your pyramid. All right, for those of you who need to use your blocks, if you have blocks, you can also use your books. You can also use a water bottle. Right, if you have two blocks, they are to either side of the left foot, working your hands evenly, right? If you have only one block, one book, or one water bottle, you want to take it to the inside of the foot, right? Inside the foot, because your block or your water bottle is going to be right underneath your chest and centered. So using both hands evenly, right? So your shoulders are fully level and supported. What you don't want is using one hand and then the other hand dangles, right? When that happens, the weight is going to draw toward that side. And you're not engaging in supporting because you're disengaging that arm, right? And that shoulder. And then the weight is going to draw to the left side. So if you have any pre-existing or potential injuries, right? That might trigger something. So you want your hands to fully support. Evenly. Alright, bend your left knee, ground the back heel, come up for warrior two, reverse warrior, hands to the floor, left foot kicking up, three-legged dog, open up the hips, bend the left knee, extend the left foot back up, draw the left knee in for pigeon, land the left shin to the floor, left knee, left thigh angles out to the side again. Inch your right knee further back, level out the pelvis, walk your hands back, elongate through the spine. So if you did this right, it should be low enough that you feel very centered. Your hips should be level enough so that you're not feeling you're falling off side to side. Once you're ready, walk your hands forward. You can stay in your forearms and support here. You can make pillows with the hands and rest your forehead. So once you get to your pigeon, just settle in. Use breath and quiet, using gravity and release. course, for those of you who have variations and you want to take something, go ahead. The rest of us will just stay here and take a very passive and quiet forward fold with this hip opener, pigeon pose. All right, let's begin to break. Walk you back in, tuck the back toes, and press it back to a down dog, and take lots of movement side to side. And step the right foot forward, low lunge, left foot forward, stand forward bend. Feet together, knees together. Take it up, chair. Stepping on the right foot, pick up the left knee and take it true. Arms up and out. Those of you who stayed here, keep it here. If you wrap the hands behind you on the first side, we're going to do the same, but interlace with the other thumb on top and broaden your shoulders. And then we add in on side bend. Take the side bend to the left. Begin to take it back up. Release your hands, arms up for tree. Raise the arms up, draw the left knee forward, step the left foot down, chair, exhale, dive forward, fingertips to floor, bend the knees, step the left foot back, crescent moon, left knee comes down to the floor, take extra padding to your left knee if you need, untucking your toes. Walk your hands to top of thighs and lunge forward. Once you get to your deepest lunge, right, you should keep your right knee over the right heel with the heel down flat. Then when you're ready, arms up, Venus Mudra. Release your hands, the inside of the right foot. Turn the right toes out, let me do your front view here. Turn the right toes outwardly to about 30 to 45 degrees. The right knee, right thigh also angles out about the same angle. Walk your left hand a little bit wider. So you went from a narrower position to a wider position. So you now have a wider triangle to balance on. Let the right knee, right side turn out. And then lunge your hips straight forward. Try not to roll to the side, but straight forward instead. Lean into your left hand. Raise your right arm up and behind you with half bind. Rotating at the level of the spine. You may remain here, or bend your left knee and grab the inside of the left foot with your right hand and kick back. Then, staying there, a square of your shoulders, draw the heel in toward the seat and fold forward. Begin to take back up, release your left foot, support with your hands, turn the right toes back forward, frame your right foot with your hands, tuck the back toes and lengthen over the right leg for your pyramid. So again, using your hands to block if you need. If you feel your feet are too wide and you can't support and you're going into a split, then step it in a little bit, right? That way, you're nice and stable when you take a forward fold. And that is vitally important. You gotta make sure that with every pose, you are stable and strong. Bend the right knee, plant the palms to the floor. Kick the right leg up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Raise your right leg back up, pigeon. Right knee comes in, land shin to the floor. Angle out the right knee, inch your left knee further back to lower your seat, untuck the toes. Walk your hands in and lift the torso up. Right, so if you did this right, you should be nice and low, pretty centered with your hips and the spine pretty vertical. And then when you're ready, draw forward into the forearms, making pillows with the hands and resting the forehead. You have a good bunch of breaths here. And again, your opportunity to make a choice here to stay in a very quiet, passive position and just work with gravity and breath for the hip opening. Or if you're taking additional variations, go ahead and take it. Have another 4 breaths or so. Alrighty, let's start to work your way back in. Lift the torso back up, walk the hands back in and ground. Tuck the back toes, press up and back into down dog, and take lots of movement through your legs, pedaling out. And start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Take the seat down, extend the legs forward. Hands supporting to either side and sliding the hands out so that you can lower slowly onto your back. Keep the left arm out, left knee comes in, and twist to the right. So left arm, left shoulder blades stay on the floor. Grounding to support as you roll to outer right leg, outer right hip for the twist. And take it back to center. Switch legs, switch arms, and twist to your left. So again, make sure right shoulder blades, right arm are flat so that you're supporting as you roll to outer left leg and outer left hip. Alright, take it back to center again. Hug both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor. Slide the legs forward. Shavasana. Find relaxation. Let it all go. Begin to draw the breath back in. And start to move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to the right side and come up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale from. Hands together in prayer in front of the heart, bowing forward, sealing the practice. Come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing the practice with me. It's great to have you today. Please visit my website at simhayoga.com for the streaming schedule as well as my payment information for Venmo and for PayPal. My preferred way of payment is Venmo. Simha Yoga Lab is the handle, and 8096 is the 4-digit code if prompted for verification. Classes are $10 and $5 if you have a difficult time. So please share with your friends and let people know, and I hope to see you again. Thank you for your time. Stay safe, be well. Thank you, guys.